So I believe that your next story, something about
Yeah.
you were lonely on Valentine's Day, so you called a male escort. Or
You're hilarious,
is that-
Dan. You're so funny. I had to call my dad today and say, "Can you send me these photos?"
Oh my god! So is that what I'm getting?
I
at
didn't
now?
have them personally,
Is that this photo?
but yeah, don't read it yet.
Oh my
don't read
God.
them yet. So basically,
God.
God, I said don't read them.
Sorry, I won't read them. I didn't read them. I didn't read them. Sorry. I
So-
thought you meant don't read them out loud.
We were working in this job in Leaderville,
Alright,
and we had this skip which was full of all kinds of rubbish and stuff. We
Yeah.
we took out a original deck and we were putting in a new one.
Yeah.
Lots of timber, old and new, getting thrown into the skip. What we
Love
didn't
it.
need.
Yeah.
Anyway, I rocked up one day with Dad, and I'm just doing my normal thing, and I go to the skip because Dad's like, "Oh, you grab a bit of timber." Because normally, if I'm going to write down measurements, I'll write down on a piece of timber which we're not using or need to use.
Right.
So I can go up to like the saw and I know exactly what to cut. Anyway, a good place to find a bit of timber you don't need is the skip. So I went to the skip and I grabbed a bit of timber to write on, and I noticed in the skip all of these like items which have been written on, some wood, some cardboard, as you'll see in the photo in a second.
Oh god.
And I read
dear.
some of them and I thought it was really strange because of what it said. But then I turned to Dad and I was like, "Oh, Dad, did you write on some stuff and throw it into the skip?" Because like sometimes Dad will do the same thing. He'll write down
Yeah.
on timber and stuff. And he's like, "No, what are you talking about?" I'm like, "There's stuff in the skip."
Oh
And I
god.
read a few of the things that were written
Jesus.
down and it was so peculiar. And before I show you the photo as well, what's really weird is
no.
he repeated himself a lot.
Whoever
when
wrote these
whoever wrote it, like
notes.
he's written down, I believe, 5 different things.
Well, I believe you've even censored some.
Yeah, I had to censor some of it because it had his address and his number on it.
Jesus.
So clearly what's happened is he is offering services. He is obviously low on cash, which he keeps repeating a lot on.
So do you
that he
think
wrote
this
down.
person was the person who lives there, or just maybe lives in the neighborhood, or what?
Well, he put down his address. I didn't look
Oh,
where
I
it is,
see.
but it
You
was
weren't
in
sure.
the area because he said it was in like
Oh,
north,
I see. Okay.
South Perth, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was in the area.
Jesus.
He clearly had walked past and seen that we were working, which is the weirdest part. And
Wait, so they weren't there at the beginning of the day?
no, I left the day before.
Yeah.
And I come back in the morning and there's all these things in the skip.
Oh my god.
The weirdest part is it's dark at night and there's no light.
Light.
So I don't know when he did them.
So he would have either had to take the wood somewhere else to
Yeah.
write it and then brought it back.
Also,
Wow, that's
the writing, he clearly isn't like homeless because he has a home, he has like a number, and also the writing and grammar isn't that bad, as you'll see.
okay.
So if you want to bring it up,
Oh my god.
and you can read it if you want. It's
So
kind of
this
hard
is
to
a
read.
mystery. So
It was peculiar.
do you think this person was sending you a message?
I hate to say it, but probably because my
And-
dad's
and-
nearly 60.
A bit of a bear in the gay community. He could
Well,
pass off, he could be an older, wiser gay man.
he's I love it. He's puts down his nickname. His code name is Rob.
Oh.
I left that part out in the photo, and he's offering basically sexual favors.
Jesus
And
Christ.
he's written down that he's clean shaven. He can do a toy show for
What?
$150. Well, if you bring
So
it,
he's advertising specifically to
if you
men.
bring it up, yeah, it's specifically to men because he's doing a male on male show. And I love the fact that he mentions that he's clean shaven. And I try to take out as much as I could. I got my dad to send me this because he sent it to his boys. So he's 49 years of age, called Rob. He's clean shaven.
This is up here.
Any work, male
Clean
plus
shaven.
male, discreet.
Any work, male plus male, discreet $50. What? What?
What I've blocked out is his number. Look,
Yeah,
you see how
yeah,
he
yeah.
repeats himself?
Rob, discreet, weed and little cash.
Need a
Oh
little
my.
cash.
Weed
Yeah.
and need a little cash.
French ETC. full
Thanks
service.
you. French, etc. Nice French, etc. Full service, $50. Oh my god. Perth also $20. Make
how he repeats
male
himself?
massive clean shine.
Shaving.
What?
Yeah. Male plus male
That is
massage.
so weird. What is this?
Basically, he was saying there to leave
Please
or at some point.
leave phone
Yeah.
number.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
god.
he would come back and collect it. So
Oh
leave
my
your number.
God.
He'd come back at the end of the day and collect. Look, need any work? There's a toy show one.
Oh my god. So what is
$100
this?
a toy
Male
show.
and male massage. Any
Any
work.
work.
Need a little cash. Nice. What is this? Nice pole. Service. French.
Full service French.
Full service
Yeah,
French.
Toy show.
$100 toy show
No
shaving.
time limit.
No time
As long
limit.
as it takes you to orgasm, I presume.
Oh my God.
God.
Jesus Christ. Clean cut shaven. This is weird. Male and male, $50 for 1 hour. What?
Basically, at some point
Call
on here, he wrote,
back.
yeah.
Oh my
Like
God.
Rob.
Name's Rob. Oh, Jesus.
So he basically, he put his full address, his number, and
Fuck.
he indicated for me to, or whoever, to write
Oh
their number
my
in and just leave
God.
it here. So he would come back.
It's fucking bizarre.
And he'd come back and apparently take it. And
Oh my God.
that was a few weeks ago.
That is
And it's really bad
weird.
because I felt pretty shitty to be talking about it on a live show. And
Wow.
But, you know,
Well,
the minute I saw it, I was like,
hey,
that's
mate,
such a good podcast story.
Maybe he was wanting the free advertising. You know what I mean? Maybe he appreciated.
I just instantly thought, what a great story to bring
That
up on the
is
podcast.
Seriously bizarre. That is really, really weird.
I generally felt very uncomfortable at work.
What the fuck?
And nothing happened from there.
Well, that kind of also implies that he's watching you.
That's the thing that really creeped me out.
Wow.
And, you know, and I started to get
Oh my
freaked out. I
God.
remember at one point, people kept walking past, and I remember one guy walked past and he said, Dex, looking good, mate. I was like, cheers. And he's like, I'll come back and check it out later. And I was like, does he mean the deck? Or the bit in the...
Oh.
And I was like...
maybe that was the
I was
guy.
like, Rob? Is that you?
Every time someone walks past, you're going to be like,
That's the thing.
Rob, is that?
And you know, dad took the photos to send to his boys, and I
Yeah.
was like, shit, I got to get those photos off him today to show you and the show.
So funny.
But how peculiar. Nothing like that's ever happened.
What
at
a
work.
way to advertise your services.
But do you get what I mean by he just repeats himself?
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like,
you're good with spelling. Like, there weren't that many grammar mistakes, were there?
no, they weren't mistakes, but it's interesting that he went through such the effort to.
Yes.
It's almost as if he was meaning to put one piece in different people's.
That's
does
what
that make
I
sense?
thought. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
But he
each one
didn't,
is an
yeah.
advertisement on its own.
Yeah,
But if
but-
they're all in the same skip,
That's what I didn't get.
I don't know.
Mum was like, oh, maybe he was worried that you would throw stuff in and one would get lost, and it was like an easier way for him to see, like I would see it.
It's
But
so
I was
so
like,
weird.
yeah, no, it really made me feel quite sick.
That is bizarre.
Like, do what you want. I don't care. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care. But
but
that was really strange.
That definitely implies that you've been checked
watched.
out. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what freaked me out. Like, at the time, the guy we worked with wasn't in because he'd broken his hand. So it was just me and Dad
but you
working.
don't know though, because it didn't say anything like, "Hey, you builders," or like there was nothing specific to you. So maybe it was like, yeah, that is weird. That is weird though.
I don't know.
Maybe someone else got those messages and they threw them
We're
in
in the
your
skip.
skip.
That's what
yeah.
I
So
thought.
maybe
But then that's still a lot of. There's still 5 of them.
but that's why they would all be together though.
That's
that
the
make
thing. I
sense?
don't know if someone else got them and then they
Yeah.
just threw them in, or it was a joke. But like I
But,
said,
okay,
the full
no, that's
address,
a pretty able joke
yeah, but the
to go
full
through.
address was on there, the full number was on there, and
Oh my
like I
God,
said,
that is weird.
You can see I marked it out, but I just
Well, I
remember
think the
being
fact it says
feeling
male
sick.
and male does imply that
he's-
it was sort of towards you.
Yeah, well,
Do you know what I mean? Or at least towards builders in general.
and he was just saying that he was like clean shaven
trees.
and stuff, and
Clean shaven, that is so funny.
Nothing
Full French service, Jesus.
that's ever happened to me at work, and I'm all over with jobs. I've seen all kinds of people. I've met them all over the last like 3.5 years,
That is so
but
funny.
nothing like that's ever happened.
That's so weird because like you would think maybe he comes over, gives you like a card or like a.
Yeah, he didn't show himself. Well, that's right.
He never introduced himself. That's the weird part to me.
That's what I don't get really. Like,
I mean, a fella like that doesn't seem shy. Let me just put it that way. So
I mean, like I said, the thing that baffles me again is that he just put his address,
that
and
is
his
bizarre.
number?
That is weird.
like, and he was just indicating that we left our numbers on the thing, and he would contact us.
Yeah. So leave. Yeah. It said leave your number. Yeah, that is strange. But if he's leaving his address, then he's open. He's leaving it open that you could just show up at his
Just
house.
show up, yes.
That is really weird.
But it's strange. It's like, why does he need money? It's like if he has a house clearly and a phone number, he's clearly got money to pay bills,
Yeah.
but he needs extra work. So like, so what's your job? Like, what do you do?
Shit. I mean, look, that's
So many questions.
I gotta feel sorry for the lad because that's not a great rate that he's working on. What's that? $50 for?
Oh, it depended what you wanted.
Well, no, but there was one that was like $50 for unlimited
the
time,
toy show
wasn't
was
it?
$100.
$100 unlonglimid time. I mean, okay, I suppose as long
What the
as
fuck's
you
a toy
don't.
show? Is it like dildos and stuff?
I wonder if the toy show, does he do it on himself and you just watch, or is that, I don't know. It's
Well, there's no time limit. Thank God.
Well, there you go. So I suppose you got enough time to figure it out, but